Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast Collection Videoarts channel. I will show you the 1967 Toyota 2000 GT by Jada Toys. This is part of the JDM Tuners series. Here is the video art or the video review of the 1967 Toyota 2000 GT by Jada Toys. Before we jump into the model, let's take a look at the packaging. The model here. Here is the packaging of the Toyota 2000 GT. The name is kind of long, so I'm just either going to call the model as 2000 GT or the Toyota GT. It has the JDM Tuners because this is part of the JDM Tuners series, with some designs on the sides of the box of the window packaging. Looking at the side, some information can be found here, and here is the catalog at the back that shows the other cars in the series. Some more designs, and what else? Here's on the top, metals diecast. At the bottom are some additional copyright information and support information. Okay, now this is the packaging. Putting this aside, here is the model. This is the 1967 Toyota 2000 GT in a larger scale. I think this is around 1/32 scale, because this is for me, this is not a 1/43 scale because it's a bit large. I can put it in the palm of my hand and you can see the size. I remembered the other 1/43 scale is around this long, so here's the division. But that doesn't matter. As long as I can see the details and it looks good, everything's good. Let's take a look at the details of this model. This is the front of the 2000 GT. Focusing. It has some plastic inserts in the front for the daytime lights, with the license plate holder in the middle in chrome. It's how many parts? I think it's one piece, but it's connected here in the middle. I like the detail in the license plate holder because Jada Toys included the little ones, such as the bulbs to light up the license plate during the night. Although it's kind of hard to see unless I tilt it a bit. It appears to be a stub. The bottom shows a rounded corner and some additional casting details on the top, such as the folded lights. It's kind of hard to see because the body paint, the shiny black paint, is kind of hiding these casting details, but it's here, just like in the real car. Some additional paint designs can be seen in the center, such as the hinges. More of it later. Looking at the back, it's almost the same configuration, except that the plastic inserts have some additional colors, such as red for the brake lights and on the sides, on the edges, with some clear plastic lights beside them, which I think for the signal lights, reverse lights. What I like about this, just like in the front, are the bulbs in chrome to light up the license plate holder in the center. It says here, JDM Tuners, which is the series that the car is included with. Let me see if it's made out of sticker. Was it? Nope, it's a paint design. It's painted over in the license plate holder. Casting details at the bottom. It's a rounded look again, just like in the front, with the exhausts in the center, a pair of them. Additional paint design, which, let me tilt a bit, is written as Toyota 2000 GT in silver. Not sure what these stubs are for, but it's just like in the real car. Remove that. Just like in the real car, it's in here. Okay, some additional stubs around here, so I think these are for the signal lights. So going to the side shows additional details such as the side profile, the car with some curves. It's a long front which contains the engine. Not much paint designs, but the rims are very detailed. Chrome rims with multiple spokes and nuts in the center. Rubber tires, same sized wheels. There's not much paint design except for this little triangle near the front fender. Let me focus that. It's too small. Okay, right. I'm just guessing before. I don't have any idea what's this for. But looking at the web, searching for the Toyota 2000 GT triangle logo, it showed this one. It's identical, but it's written as Toyota 2000 GT, which is Jada Toys did, and it's cool. It's just like a real car. Not much paint design for the regular release or the street legal version, but for the racing version, there's more paint designs. Let's look at the other side. Oh, by the way, this is the driver's side because this is a right-hand drive car. Okay, looking at the passenger side, it's identical with the little paint design here for the Toyota 2000 GT badge. Clear window. The panel, which is just like in the real car, there's a panel in the front. And when I said it's identical, there's another, the panel in the front is also found here on the driver's side. There's a gap in the door, which it is there for the opening feature. The door can open for both the passenger side, which is on this side on the left, and on the right, the driver's side. There's a door handle. It's a bit hidden by the paint design. Oh, I mean the body paint. The stubs on top with another stub at the bottom, which is most likely for the signal lights at the back. Here's the top of the car, and it shows more details such as the vents in the form of ridges with the line detail for the front hood. The full form of the front lights folded. It's not square or rectangle, it's a bit circular. The hinges for the front hood for paints. Wipers. The roof has some design in the center, which is going down here. The back window, which is for the trunk door as well. The Toyota 2000 GT text logo at the edge. Looking at the base shows some minor details such as the chassis and where the exhaust ends. The treads on the tires, they're rubber, by the way, as I mentioned earlier. And here it is for the copyright information. Let's look at the interior. So there are two ways to look at the interior: through the clear windows, or we just open the doors just like that. It's very easy to open the doors of this model. Here is the interior. It's not painted, it's just filled with plastic parts, but it's detailed. The driver's wheel on the right has some connectors. The dashboard in the front. Here's the driver's seat with some cushion details. There's more detail when I tilt this around here. The dashboard, some additional details can be seen through the front windshield. What I like about this model, although I'm not sure if I can show it, maybe on the other side, there are some foot pedal casting detail just around here. Here's the passenger side, which shows the multimedia console. And during that time, where CD is still a bit new, or it's not even existing yet, this is a cassette deck and a radio, I assume. The transmission stick is over here with, here's the transmission stick. The driver's seat is on the other side, it's over here. And here is the passenger seat. It's the same seat as the driver's seat. Some additional details at the back, which I'm not sure what is this tumbler for. Maybe it's for the suspension of the car. It's also there on the other side. If I go to the driver's side, it's around there. Looking here, it's around here. Nothing much at the back for the trunk. It's just a space when you look at it from here. Let's see the rolling action for this car. This is a larger diecast model, and it's going to roll smoothly. So putting here, it rolls smoothly. Doing a K-turn. This is a nice model. It's large, filled with details, but there are some details missing for this larger scale model, and the important ones are the side mirrors. They're not here. When you look inside, there's no back view mirror for this larger scale model. There's just a screw on top to connect the plastic windshield on the roof. Before I forget, the interior also has these details on the door, both of them. The cushion, the rolling window handle to lift the window from the door, because there was no power window before during that time, or it's just being developed. The same with this door. The same detail. I noticed that the car, it looks good if you display it like this, but I'm not sure why it has been made, the doors have been made with these large hinges. So if you want to post this, which is unusual, it's okay to post it in an angle. For example, like this, because with at this angle, it's not much visible for the hinges. Or you can just close the door a bit, like this, to hide it. But if you take a photograph where the hinges are visible, it's not going to appear that good. Still, the model is a nice display piece. This ends my video art on the 1967 Toyota 2000 GT JDM Tuners edition by Jada Toys. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.